Every generation of baseball has a moment when something impossible walks onto the field. A player who doesn't just throw harder, he changes the laws of the game. For this generation, that player is Rōki Sasaki.
The best split they've ever seen. He can hit triple digits, but he's young too.
Rōki didn't finish. We got to still work out some stuff in the bullpen, but we feel really good about this team.
102 miles per hour, 19 strikeouts in a single game. A perfect game at just 20 years old. Then silence. A shoulder injury, months of rehab,
hamstring injuries or oblique injuries or different things,
and a return that left Dodger Stadium shaking. He's called the monster of the Reiwa era, a nickname that started in Japan and followed him all the way to Los Angeles.
A player coming over from Japan.
But the real story isn't just about velocity. It's about a kid who survived disaster, rebuilt his body, and now stands on the edge of becoming the most electrifying pitcher in Major League Baseball. This is Rōki Sasaki. The monster arrives. Rōki Sasaki was born November 3, 2001 in Rikuzentakata, a small coastal town in northern Japan. At 9 years old, the world around him collapsed. The Tohoku earthquake and tsunami tore through his home, washing away nearly everything.
Tsunami powered relentlessly up this valley, some 10 kilometers.
Friends, schools, entire streets, gone. But baseball stayed. Each evening, he'd pick up a ball and throw until darkness covered the field. He didn't have fancy trainers or radar guns. He had focus. By the time he reached Ofunato High School, his fastball already touched 101 miles per hour, breaking a record once held by Shohei Ohtani. He was tall, calm, serious, almost quiet, the kind of silence that hides a storm. Scouts from every team in Japan showed up to watch. The nickname came quickly, Reiwa no Kaibutsu, the monster of the Reiwa era. In 2019, the Chiba Marines drafted him first overall. They protected him like a crown jewel. No games in 2020. Slow buildups, precise control. They weren't molding a pitcher. They were cultivating a phenomenon. April 10th, 2022. Zozo Marine Stadium, Chiba. Sasaki takes the mound against the Oryx Buffaloes. The first inning is clean. The second is sharper. By the fourth, hitters look defeated before they even step in. Strike after strike after strike. 19 total, 13 in a row. An NPB record. No hits, no walks, no errors. 27 up, 27 down. A perfect game. The first in Nippon professional baseball in 28 years. And Rōki Sasaki was only 20. A week later, he did it again. 8 more perfect innings before his manager pulled him to protect that arm. 17 straight perfect innings. 33 strikeouts out of 51 batters faced. In that moment, Japan knew the kid was different. And in America, scouts started penciling his name into future rosters. Target year, 2025. The monster was real. By late 2024, the Chiba Marines announced they would post Sasaki for Major League Baseball. Every front office in the league took notice. January 2025, the Los Angeles Dodgers win the bidding.
Please join me in welcoming the newest member of the Los Angeles Dodgers, Rōki Sasaki.
Because he's under 25, the rules cap the deal at a $6.5 million signing bonus. But everyone knows that arm is worth 10 times that. He joins a rotation already stacked with names. Yet all eyes lock on the rookie from Iwate. March 19th, Tokyo Dome. His major league debut against the Chicago Cubs. 5 walks, 3 strikeouts, 1 hit, 1 earned run. Uneven, but electric. By May 13th, his shoulder tightens. Diagnosis, right shoulder impingement. A month later, transferred to the 60-day injured list. The legend pauses. The monster goes quiet. For the first time in his life, Rōki Sasaki is forced to stop. In Arizona, the Dodgers rebuild him piece by piece. Biomechanics labs, high-speed motion capture, pitch tracking. They discover microscopic flaws in his mechanics. His arm slot drifts a few degrees lower after 50 pitches, creating shoulder stress. They fix it. Shorter stride, balanced hip rotation, cleaner follow-through. Day after day, he throws under the desert sun. By September, reports leak out of AAA Oklahoma City. Velocity back to triple digits. September 24th, he's activated from the IL, but not as a starter. He's returning as a reliever. Game 1 of the postseason, Dodgers versus Phillies. He enters in the 7th. The stadium is electric. Fastball 100. Splitter disappears at 89.
Another 2-2. Scott, did he go? He did. It's a strikeout for Sasaki.
3 innings, 9 batters, 0 base runners. He walks off to a standing ovation. The monster is awake again. If you're watching this and feeling that energy, you already know what to do. Hit that like button, smash subscribe, and turn on those notifications, because we're just getting started. Now, Back to Rōki Sasaki. What makes Sasaki terrifying isn't just speed, it's science. His four-seam fastball rides high through the zone with minimal drop. To hitters, it looks like it rises. They swing under it every time.
Luck swings and misses at 100 underneath the strike zone.
Then comes the splitter, the ghost pitch. Same arm speed, same release, but by the time it reaches the plate, it's fallen nearly 20 inches. It vanishes. Hitters call it black magic. Add a tight slider around 88 and a looping curve in the mid-70s, and you get 4 different ball paths that all start in the same window. It's pitch tunneling at its purest, but beyond the physics is the poise. He shows no emotion. Every pitch looks identical until release. The moment you think you've timed him, he changes the rhythm. That calm is his weapon. Where most pitchers scream and snarl, Sasaki simply breathes. It's psychological warfare, one man's stillness against another's panic. Still, not everyone is convinced. Critics say his control lags behind his stuff. 22 walks, 24 strikeouts before the injury, a 4.72 ERA. Skeptics call him a work in progress. But October changed everything. In the postseason, his numbers were flawless. No runs, no walks, pure dominance. He turned from project to weapon. Inside the Dodgers clubhouse, teammates talk about his focus. Clayton Kershaw calls him laser-locked. Tyler Glasnow says he's too calm for 23.
Rōki Sasaki will take over.
He rarely speaks English in interviews, but his presence translates. When he walks into the bullpen, everyone feels the temperature change. This is the next evolution of the modern pitcher. Velocity plus discipline plus emotional control. A combination so rare it barely exists once in a generation. So what comes next for Rōki Sasaki? Option 1. He stays in the bullpen. A nuclear reliever who throws triple digits for 2 to 3 innings a night. Baseball has never seen a closer like that. Option 2. He returns to the rotation in spring training, stretched back to 5 and 6 innings as a full-time starter. If the shoulder holds, he becomes a franchise ace. Either path ends with history, because Rōki is only 23.
Rōki didn't finish. We got to still work out some stuff in the bullpen, but we feel really good about this team.
He's already a legend in Japan. He's already a Dodger fan favorite, and he's already proved he can dominate on the game's biggest stage. From a boy throwing in the ruins of a tsunami zone to a man throwing 100 in October, that's not luck. That's destiny driven by discipline.
He returned the third week of September. He missed 4.5.
From Rikuzen Takada to Los Angeles, from chaos to control, from 19 strikeouts to a comeback that defied every doubt, Rōki Sasaki has arrived, and the baseball world will never be the same. If you believe in the future of the game, hit that like button, drop monster mode in the comments, and subscribe to Foul Ball for more stories like this. Because this isn't just a comeback story. It's a warning to every batter alive. The monster of the Reiwa era is here, and he isn't done.